What up, though, y'all? Welcome to Story Time with Bill. Today, I'm going to tell y'all a story of how I became the boyfriend of two lesbians from my prison cell and why we broke up. I'm on all the dating sites, all the dating apps, every chat line, free chat line I could find. I'm on it. I used to be bored as hell sometimes. For those of you who don't know, I spent 9 years in prison. And sometimes, to be honest, not even out of boredom, bro, it get lonely and desperate in there, bro. Like, you get desperate. Sometimes you really do want to find somebody to lock in with that you can say you love and that love you and all that type of stuff. So I had just started making TikTok videos and stuff, probably late 2020, early 2021. At this point, I had maybe a year and some change left into my prison bid. So I was kind of bored. So this girl I knew, she kept telling me to make a Snapchat. I didn't understand what the hell it was. I made one. It seemed stupid to me. I didn't like it. Later, I found out the reason she wanted me to make a Snapchat was because she had a girlfriend. And I had no idea that she liked girls. Like, literally, I had no idea that she liked girls. You know what I'm saying? She was in a full lesbian relationship. She wanted me to make a Snapchat, I guess, so the messages could delete real easy or whatever the case. So I met her since I've been in there also. She started I met her through TikTok, from me making the TikToks. And she always laughing and commenting on it. Then she jumped in my DM and then we just started talking and she gave me her number, but she would only talk to me certain days, certain times, allegedly because she had to be at work. She worked the night shift, so she used to talk to me during the nighttime. So, we talking on Snapchat, this, and that. And she got comfortable with me eventually. Now, her girlfriend was I don't know if dyke is like disrespectful, or if that's really what you're supposed to call him. Her girlfriend is a stud, right? She's the lesbian that appears very masculine, allegedly not into men, you know what I'm saying? Like all for the girl or whatever the case. So she was talking to me, just telling me problems within the relationship, whatever. And I guess that's why she was emotionally cheating on her. You know what I'm saying? So one day she was like, "You ain't gonna believe me. This is so crazy." I'm like, "What? What's so crazy?" She was like, "Man, tell me why my girl was going in my phone." I said, "Oh shit, she done found some messages." She said, "Nah, she ain't find no messages, but she was going through my phone. She was just scrolling. And I guess because I be watching you, it just was recommended. It popped up. She started watching your TikTok. Man, she died laughing. Man, she think you so funny." I'm like, "For real?" She said, "Man, I was nervous as hell over there." I said, "Damn." She said, "I think she followed you too." So, I go to TikTok. I go to looking at my thing while I'm talking to her. I'm like, "For real?" I'm acting like I ain't studying it, though. I just want to see. She did follow me for real. When I clicked on the girl profile, I'm talking about she looking like Chingy in one of them. She looking like Chingy in one of them old videos. Man, she got a do-rag on, got the hat cocked to the side. I'm talking about looking crazy. I'm like, that's crazy, whatever the case is. So, me and old girl continue to talk, whatever, everything cool. One day, it's like 10 in the morning. I get a follow request on Snapchat. And the name looks pretty similar to the TikTok name, the stud. So I accept it. You know what I'm saying? I see a story posted or whatever. I click on the story. Bro, it's a stomach. A stomach that looks nice and pregnant, poking out, saying 4 months down, 5 to go, something like that. So, shit, I comment on it. I said, "Congratulations, who's pregnant?" She hit me back and said, "Me." So I'm like, "Huh? What the physics? This the stud." She said she's pregnant. So I had to go back and look at the TikTok. I'm like, "Is this the same person?" And I'm looking at this girl looking like a rapper from 2003 video. And then I'm looking at this stomach and I'm like, "Damn, if anybody ended up pregnant, it's supposed to be the other girl, ain't it? So me and her just go to talk. She told me she was drunk. She was chilling with her homeboy. Now keep in mind, she says she do not like men none whatsoever. A man is not attractive to her. That's no form of nothing, like none of that. She tell me she was drinking with her homeboy and her homeboy took advantage of her and now she's pregnant. I'm like, damn, and you let it go this far? I mean, I'm not fond of abortion. I don't believe in that. You know, I feel like if you do this and you get pregnant, have your child, or whatever the case. But in a situation like that, I'm like, and you're fond of this or whatever? She like, yeah, I ain't even gonna do no police type of stuff. Then later on one day, done posted a picture with her and the dude, I mean, close up on her, behind her. So I'm like, oh, her ass lying. So I comment on the picture, said something slick or whatever. She said, no, it ain't nothing like that. That's my homeboy that took advantage of me. I'm like, y'all still cool? She like, yeah, at the end of the day, I've been on him forever. So that's when I make it up in my mind, her ass lying. She just don't want to tell me the truth. But as a few weeks go by, and this just off and on, me texting her, talking to her, because I'm still talking to the feminine girl heavy. You know what I'm saying? You know, I posted me some pictures. I do me some push-ups. I take me a picture with my shirt off, put it on there. She comment with the little emoji, with the hearts, with the love eyes. I'm like, huh? How the hell you love something like that, bitch? You don't even like this type of stuff. I said, I'm gonna just try it. I'm bored. Hey, I'm gonna see how far I can go with it. I'm gonna just try it. I just go to shooting at her. Bruh, I go to shooting at her, she's going for it. Now, here's the thing that's funny. She tells me, you know, my girlfriend, I think she slick, got a little crush on you. She always watching your stuff or whatever, but, you know, she can't never find out that I talk to you, whatever, because I really put on a appearance as if I'm not attracted to men or whatever the case. She was like, but she, at the end of the day, I'm still a woman. I don't care how much of a, you know, I like girls. At the end of the day, I'm a woman still, so I still like what I like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking to both of these people. It's so funny. What was so funny about it, what used to make me laugh all the time was, they would be in the house together, bro. And I'd be texting the feminine one, and she'd be like texting me back slow, or she'd be like, yeah, I ain't texting back for real, 'cause old girl right here, or whatever the case. And then I'd be talking to the one, you know, the one that's less feminine, and she'll be texting me like saying the same thing, like, damn, feel me, old girl, she about to make you something to eat, I'm gonna hit you back later on or whatever. So time go by, bro, I'm talking to both of these folks. They live in like Arkansas, somewhere like that. Now things seem to, you know, we liking each other for real. And like I say, bro, the honest truth, and you know, I'm not trying to sound like I'm a BS person or I'm just using people and playing with people. The honest reason I was, you know, entertaining both of them was really out of boredom. I really was bored, bro. As time went by, I kind of started liking both of them. And see, I told the other one, I said, hey, listen, you got to do something. She like, what you mean? I'm like, you got to, you just got to switch up a little bit, because that ain't going to work. She was like, switch up like what? What you mean? I'm like, shit, you need to start wearing some damn leggings instead of some jeans. You need to start wearing some shoes where your toes come out instead of some Jordans. And she had dreads, and they used to be tied to the back like she trying to be like Future or something. I say, listen, you need to let them dreads hang a little bit, put a little feminine touch to it or whatever the case is. The girl started doing little stuff. She'll only do it when the other girl wasn't home. Like she'll video chat me on Snapchat or something, and she'll been put on her girlfriend's dress or something, or she done went and bought certain things and put it on to let me see how she'll look. She look straight, you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm sitting there joking with them one day. I'm texting both of them. And I said, you know what we should do for real? She was like, what's up? I was like, man, we really should all be together. Both of y'all should be my girlfriends when I get out. You know, I ain't got that much longer before I get out. So they both laughing like, man, old girl ain't gonna never go for that. They both saying that about each other. But the feminine one is telling me like, man, old girl don't even like dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it disgusts her. Like, she don't even like men or whatever. Keep in mind, she done asked me for pictures and snaps and all kind of stuff. Sheesh. I'm like, she don't like dudes. So she like, nah, she ain't gonna go for that. I'm like, so I just kept joking about it, kept kept throwing it out there, kept throwing it out there. Like, you say she don't like dude, what if I shoot at her? And I'll just let you know how it goes. So then I told the less feminine one the same thing. I said, what if I shoot at her? And let's just see how it goes. And we could all just be one big happy family. So she done eventually had the baby and everything. So they both like, cool, I don't care. So then I just hit the opposite one and was like, hey man, I just made a proposition, whatever the case. So they agreed to it. Now it done got to a point, we'll be on the phone together. If they not around each other, it'll be, we on a three-way. If they is around each other, they'll just be on one phone. Now, as time done went by, old girl done confessed to her girlfriend that she do kinda, you know what I'm saying, into dudes a little bit. And we had some amazing conversations. So, as time went by, she was willing to change that look about herself. She said that's not really her. She went through a lot of abuse and stuff as a child, and she felt like, she wanted to look like that, or she wanted to put on that type of image so she's not soft or whatever. She seemed hard and dudes don't try her, because allegedly it was a loved one that tried her. And she also confessed to, she didn't get pregnant on accident. Didn't nobody take advantage of her. That's what happened. And she just didn't want to get rid of it or whatever, but she didn't want her girlfriend to feel like she really was into dudes or whatever. So we talking, we making plans, all kind of stuff. I get out of prison, go to my mama's house. They came down here, probably like my second week out, got a hotel room. I went, kicked it with them. Everything was A1. Shit, we go together now. They probably still had like a good 7 or 8 months before their lease would be up. So they like, we can't just leave. We don't want to just break the lease. And then I can't just leave because my probation and stuff like that. So when I eventually move out my mama crib a couple months later, I get my own crib. Bro, the third day in my own crib, they both moved out here. Their lease was already up like a week before that, but I guess wherever they lived at, I don't know if it was the landlord just rocked out with them and let them stay for a couple more days, whatever. But I had already, we was planning it. I was letting them know, like, when I put in the application to live here, I was letting them know, like, they said, this day is the move-in day, I got to pay this much money, whatever the case is, like that. I was in an apartment by myself probably 2 or 3 days. They flew out here, and we was living together. It was me, the 2 girls, and the baby. We was living together. And bruh, it just started getting weird. Like I said, old girl had, tapped more into her feminine side, but it just started getting weird. It was a lot of little stuff going on, or a lot of crazy looks, they'd give me. I come in here, I hug her, she'd be looking crazy, or, you know what I'm saying? I'm laid up with her, she coming in, and she just, looking crazy and stuff. And my thing was this. My biggest issue was this. It's cool and dandy, but I got 2 problems. Number 1, I just did so long in prison, I didn't really realize how much of my own space that I needed. I don't just need to be crowded with 2 people in the house with me all day. I can't do nothing without somebody being right here. I can't even get a cup of water without somebody probably drink, just doing anything. And it kind of I felt stuck, bro. Almost had me feeling like I was locked up again. Because when I was locked up, that's what I used to complain about. Like, damn, bro, I can't even use the bathroom in peace. I can't do nothing, bro. And then the second thing that was a problem for me, nobody transferred their job. They just up and left. You know what I'm saying? So I'm leaving out going to work, coming back to my own crib, and they just here chillaxing, relaxing. I'm not even making that much money to take care of 3 people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking to them like, hey, man, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? What we gonna do? Whatever the case. Y'all need to go get some jobs or whatever the case. This probably went on for about 2 months. So the one who had the baby, she was complaining that she can't work right now because she need to be with the baby. And the other one explained it to me that she's been the one making the money, the breadwinner the whole time. So I'm like, damn, you got the girly girl and then you got the stud. The stud don't do nothing. The girly girl taking care of the stud. She like, shit, that's how it's been or whatever, especially after that happened with, whatever they had going on when she got pregnant or whatever. So I'm like, damn. So I'm asking the girly girl, like, shit, what we gonna do? Because I'm not, lights, water, rent, all that. For me, just me, Dolo, you know, I can do that. But me, the baby, 2 adults, and ain't nobody helping me do nothing. Shit. And man, I went to work one day, came back that night, they were gone. There was a letter on top of my printer, a long letter from my old girl. Matter of fact, I still got it. Dear Chris, you know my love for you will never change. There is nothing that could ever change that. But after me and such, I'm not gonna say her real name, after me and such talked about it for countless amount of days, we came to conclusion that this does not fit us. We tried something, we jumped out on a limb, and we need to go back to our normal life, how it been, how it was before we met you. We both agreed that we both got feelings for you, but this is just not it. Such and such, I'm not gonna say her name again, such and such really changed herself for you. She became a person that she's not even for you, and to try to make this work, and there's nothing against you. We don't think you're a bad guy. It's just, it's not for us. It does not fit us. Much love, such and such, such and such. We both wish you much success on your journey that you're on. And such said he loved you too, which is her son that can't even talk because he a little baby, so he ain't said that. And much love, your dear friend, such and such. This is the end of this. I'm very sorry, but we have to end this here. And she put a heart and like put on some lipstick and kissed the letter. And shit, man, I was so happy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I was happy because I was like, shit. I think they was feeling it. They sensed it that, you know, this ain't gonna work. I was really trying to figure out a way to tell them. I just ain't want to be, you know, I didn't want to put them in a position where you done came all the way here, you done left your job. I'm not gonna put you out, tell you to get out, but I was already thinking and trying to figure out how I'm about to do this, how the hell they finna get away from me. So I guess it all worked out how it's supposed to work out. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.